Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. Michael Wacha is on the mound for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, threw the ball real well in his last start, went deep into the ball game. He took the loss, but he did rack up a ton of Ks.
Number 20,
Gregory Polanco is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Two pitches right on the outside corner. If he's going to keep looking at him, they might as well just stay out there. Why not?
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, you know, this is a guy who's going to come right at you, even when he's got you down in the count 0-2. Right here he's thinking punch out. But this one bites off a little bit too much of that strike zone, and he squanders that advantage in the count by serving up an 0-2 single to the first batter he faces.
Back goes Fowler, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, they are putting the pressure on right here, right from the start. A single, and now a double gives them runners at second and third. Now they're in great shape to push 2 runs across here in the first, maybe even more.
Adam Frazier steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first, so this is a big opportunity right now.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And another foul ball. And that misses 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone, because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. I'm not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
High and deep to straightaway right. Fowler ranging back. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he is in there.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Corey Dickerson will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
Hit to short. Backhanded. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Third baseman,
Colin Moran will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0-for-4 in the loss.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Number 50 gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he does like to throw the curveball, and it's one of those 12-6 curveballs, a big downward break. We'll see how much break he has in this one.
We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Francisco Cervelli will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Ozuna back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, we're going to talk about Yadier Molina defensively. We can just get to the gold gloves. Just a multitude of those. He's so soft behind the plate.
We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Julio Munoz.
Julio Munoz is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Eric, we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move ahead to the third, tied 2-2. Gregory Polanco is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he falls behind 0-2. Waka looks in. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping in, Mel Rojas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there at the knees, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bayer has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Into the box, Adam Frazier earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
High in the air out to center field. Bayer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Michael Waka digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. Settling in now, Colin Moran. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. To short. Scooped up to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Bucks go down. Marcell Ozuna is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5.
Now batting,
Francisco Cervelli is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Waka comes set. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Grounded back up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play.
now batting, number 50.
Look at how nice this is. A great diving stop just to get to this thing, and then he won't waste any time after that. Flips it from his glove and gets a double play started.
Standing in now, number 50. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. And that couldn't have been an easy take.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
That's a foul ball.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Michael Waka comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. So a runner at first with 2 away, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Gregory Polanco will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7.
Now batting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Colin Moran. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Cecil's ready. Here's the first pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a rather easy first out. Josh Bell ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter onto the grass. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Kevin Newman digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Kevin Newman.
On the ground to the left side. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Dexter Fowler steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Francisco Cervelli, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Harrison Bayer digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Yadier Molina will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's a slider up and in for ball 1, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Not close. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Now in the box, Julio Munoz. He singled his last time up. O'Neill will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 41, Tyler O'Neill.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. This one, everything we could have hoped for, 3-2 in inning number 8. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup. Give him a different look.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Rojas ranging forward, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game. How about a 2-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
Your attention, please.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Andrew Miller will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Jose Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jose Martinez.
And that misses inside 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that definitely didn't go according to plan. Comes right out of the bullpen to walk the first guy he faces and force home a run. You have to wonder if he'll even get another shot to redeem himself.
Dexter Fowler stands in looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here.
Yeah, Matt, but conversely, if the man on the mound can get out of this jam, he'll keep this a very tight game. Big moment right here.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Moran is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. But no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
number 11. Will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. 2 out, bases loaded. Line towards center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And not in time as the second run scores.
And that's what those stat nerds call a high leverage at bat. I don't know what that means, but whatever you want to call it, he comes through in a big way to push a 2-run lead, now up to 4.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Ozuna.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Grounded to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning. Tyler O'Neill will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Number 11 will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here.
Now at second base, number 11.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Mel Rojas. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Matt Reeder is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
32.
Edmund Sosa is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 19.
Oh, come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
That's a ball hit not all that hard that time. So it's a nice effort at shortstop, moving to his right, and then just slinging that thing all the way over to first to make the play. Boy, that's a strong arm.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been